Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Attila, where we are, of course, playing as the remnants of the Western Roman Empire, having lost most of Italy already. Rome has fallen, Ravenna has fallen, Milan was burned. In fact, the only holdout that we still have in Italy is Syracuse, and I kind of doubt that that's even going to hold itself. But we are here in Spain, getting stronger every day. And we are basically rebuilding our forces. We've also been on the offensive in Africa. We've taken back Tingis and Tamosiga. However, that has meant that we've been sending troops south, when really, we probably need them up here, because look who has just appeared on our borders. It's the Huns. It's nice of them to come and visit, but I really wish they wouldn't. So we've got one army here in Alusa, which hopefully it's going to be pretty good on the defensive. They've just moved up to Alusa, I think, from Pompelo. We may well need to move them to Narbo, even Aquae Sextae. Don't know if we're going to be able to hold this. We shall certainly see. But if the Huns get it, then they'll burn it down, then we'll have to rebuild it. In other news, the Eastern Roman Empire has finally started to actually enter this war to take the territories which I've lost, which is really not very nice of them. So basically, as I've been losing land here in North Africa, they've just been taking it. Not returning it to me, just waiting until we've vacated it, and then taking it themselves. And apparently, they've started doing it up here as well. See, Savaria used to be one of mine, Verinium certainly used to be one of mine, and they're just grabbing them. And there are a couple of Eastern Roman armies down here in the south of Italy, and I suspect they're just going to try and take Italy for themselves. So maybe I'll be sharing Italy with the Eastern Romes while I take Spain, and hopefully I can take Gaul back, because I still have my eyes on Avaricum, although I have just been made aware that I am currently not at war with those guys. So yeah, Italy's overrated. We've got Spain and West Africa. What do you really need? Yeah, I mean, Spain is really quite nice now. We've been building it up pretty aggressively. We've got a nice amount of income going, and that's only going to go up as we continue to improve. Our defences are in place. I do feel like we need to bolster this area with another legion. We do still have just the two. But we have one navy which is roaming in the Mediterranean, and then another navy which roams here in the north. So from like naval invasions, we're pretty secure. We just need to worry about the Pyrenees. But even that should be relatively easy to hold, so long as we get those legions. We've been aggressively building up our military infrastructure so that we can now have access to Ballistari. We have access to Armigari Defensoris, and very soon we will have access to, well, Scout Equites, but also Cataphractari and those guys. So, yeah, things are happening. Things are definitely happening. As per usual, this is the end of a turn, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and hit end turn. And we'll see what the Huns are going to do. I really wish they'd go after Eastern Rome, though. I must be honest. In fact, that's the thing I should have double-checked, to see if the Huns are even at war with Eastern Rome. Because it is possible that they're just not. Oh, we've got some more rebels appearing. But we have some armies coming from Africa, so we should be okay there. The Jutes are heading south. Where's my navy that's over there? I didn't see them when I was scrolling around. I have a feeling I may have sent them down to Africa as well. Alright, here comes the attack on Aquae Sextae. 3 armies. They're sending their priests north, so it looks like they want to go burning in Gaul, which is fine. The Geats own an awful lot of Gaul, so the Geats are actually quite strong. So I'm hoping that the Huns and the Geats kind of wear each other out. What's Eastern Rome doing? That's a lot of armies they have here in south of Greece, off the coast of Crete. Has Eastern Rome paid a hefty bounty of 15,000 to peace out the Huns? If I ever had that kind of money, I would have happily done it. Unfortunately, I never did. Alright, so here is the attack on Syracuse. Considering we have only the 2 units, and I don't really care, I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve. And we're going to go balanced. Not really expecting to do much there. Only 2 units. Because this was a place that was formerly conquered, we took it back, but didn't invest in converting it. So that's it! Italy is gone. It is no longer Roman. And really annoyingly, the Huns are not at war with the Western Roman separatists. I really, really hoped that they would be. Alright, so these guys have attacked Narbo, which is good, because I was a little bit worried I'd need to use this army to go and relieve Narbo, but now I can use this army to go and relieve the siege. So this is going to be 1,200 versus 1,000... Sorry, 1,400 versus 1,200. They have a fair amount of artillery. Only 2 frontline troops, or only really 1 frontline troop. They do have a lot of crossbows. This is... what kind of city? It's a coastal one, so it's not a bad one. Cool. In fact, the coastal ones are all pretty similar. So we will be using our scout equites in the woods to crash down on their artillery and their crossbows. Their cavalry is probably going to charge into mine, but I have enough of Western Auxilia that I can just position them in all of the weakened areas. Then I could come up and use my Legio Comitatensis as kind of a reinforcement unit. Alright, so they're attacking from there and from there. It is foggy, and this is fine, because they're going to have to go the long way around. Yeah, this is the nice city. I like this one. So I think I'm going to put my horsemen right here, have them hidden. Then we can put spears right in here, and I will position them more properly after. We can place some spears here, and then 1 Legio in here.
Yes, command. Orders understood. As you command. Understood.
Right, let's switch all of those around. Then we have 1 ship. That would be you. I mean, what we could do with the ship actually is position the ship back here, and then try and rush their siege engines from the ocean. I need to sail quite a long way around, but that is absolutely doable. And that would allow me to use my cavalry for other things. I have enough garrison there that I don't need these guys necessarily inside the walls, so yeah, I think we're going to do that. Right, next thing, where are we going to put the archers? Well, we're definitely going to put 1 set of archers here, and probably here.
At your service.
You know, I'd kind of like you to be...
By your command.
So that the archers can shoot at a decent angle. What are those? Oh, it's all the trade goods lined up. Oh, cool. The amphares of wine or whatever it is. Right, then we have 2 units of Legio, which we can just leave back here, and then 1 additional spearman, whom I'm probably going to leave like here.
Spears ready.
Give a general bonus. No, let's do this. Yeah, I like it. Alright, start battle, pause. Let's get you lot actually properly positioned now. Right there.
We defend this great city and our people this day. Should these walls fall, should we fall? Nothing stands in our hands.
You around. Alright, and then the ship. The ship basically needs to just come around here. It's a long way, but I feel like they can do it. Could put archers on the barricades. The problem with putting units on the barricades is it usually provokes the enemy to actually attack the barricades. And I'd much rather them attack me in my 2 strong points rather than creating a 3rd. Okay, so as I kind of assumed, they're going to go and attack my cavalry here. One thing I wanted to just double check. Bonus versus infantry is 10, armor piercing is 18. These guys' armor is 38. This is 6. So you're going to be resisting 32. Base damage is 32, they won't do any damage. Okay. Fire at will.
Enjoy yourselves! By your command!
Fire at will.
Understood! Pick your targets, men!
Oh, and those are scout equites. Oh, they're going to go down very quickly. Nice. And they've gone completely around my cavalry, so they're not going to have a clue where the horsemen are. Let's make sure you guys are facing
the enemy is attacking our general.
Formation. Same with those guys. Okay, there we are.
Our orders.
All of you are testudoed up. So that's 2 of their cavalry assigned.
A tower has been destroyed.
I'm going to put you about there. Let's shoot the archers. Those scout equites are pretty much done. I could actually finish them off with my own. You know what? Let's do that. They're going to rally, but we're going to charge them in the side just as they rally. This is going to be bad for them. So that should be 1 dead unit right there. Still need to come in with the equites promoti. 2. Right, so that's all 4 of their units accounted for. I can see them all. And they've gone for the charge against these guys, but they seem to be holding. Like, these guys are really quite a lot stronger than Legio, which is very nice. Nothing's gone for my spearmen at all. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put you up there until you just fire. Let's wait until you're actually up there. You've arrived. Good. Let's have you go and attack that. Let's have you go and attack them. Marvellous! They are indeed attacking this barricade, so we might well need to move these guys around quickly. Capturing this. Oh, dead horsemen are moving through. Oh, stop firing. So that should be their archers dealt with. And we can move the cavalry through here, attack them, attack them, attack them. Now coming in here. Okay, let's form up. Feel free to use your javelins.
Scout equites!
Shattered. Attack that, attack that.
The enemy is at the walls!
Crossbows are on their way. We'll continue firing at whatever they want to fire at. Once these guys are out of ammo, we'll be able to move them over here to go and intercept their general.
Scout equites!
What are these guys doing? Getting there. Spread you out.
At speed!
That'll do. This is Protectoris Domestici versus Legio Comitatensis, who have virtually the same stats, except the Protectoris Domestici are slightly more heavily armoured. But the Comitatensis have throwing weapons and more morale.
Ready and waiting. Engage!
Try and take these guys out and we'll run through here, away from him. Alright, I think it's time to move these guys up. Hit them from behind if we can. And then let's just have you to guard that. When are you fighting them?
Enemy units have returned to the battle!
Shoot them. Are you really going to try and charge my spearmen? Because that would seem to me to be a very bad move. Though you are, of course, welcome to try.
The battle is turning in our favour!
Let's move you around and hit them from behind. Right, that's their cavalry going. take out the Ballistari. Take him out. Just holding that position. You've taken out their cavalry. Make sure you kill them properly. Only one escaped. Perfect. Right, you lot attack into them. We should be able to deal with these Equites Promoti pretty effectively. You may as well. Oh, you've just run out of ammo. There goes my voice. Let's shoot at their general. There's actually enough of them dead, so let's hit these guys from behind. That should be a full rout. Glorious. Let's have you on Tercio. You chase. As you chase.
And speed! Advance and speed! For glory, as you command! Sagittarius! What are your orders? Advance and speed! Killing troops! For glory! Charge!
Don't think very much is going to survive this. Especially when these guys hit them from behind. We'll leave the cavalry there. We might well need them in the future. Alright, murder. And that's a rout.
The day is yours!
Yeah, we definitely want to make sure we kill as much of this stuff as possible. Don't give up. Keep chasing. You lot. Hold your fire. You're just going to be killing us. Stop. This guy's really escaping. Though the archers are here. Archers have got this. Easy. 10. Come on, one more. One more. There we go. 8. Is that really all of them dead? Or is it just the fog? Though we've actually got a pretty good view here, so yeah, I think that really is all of them. Heroic victory! Done right! 1,424 versus 1,240. I lost 125 men. That's how it's done! Get out of here. Huzzah! Demon Blackfire, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate your support, thank you. I'm going to take the money because I think I'm going to need it. Alright, so they are attacking Acque Sextiae. Wavering loyalty. 8. It's going to be bad. Oh, it's my top general. No. No, no, no. Bad, 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 bad. Right. You have a lot of influence. I'm going to say that you need to secure his loyalty. And then I'm going to say, oh, you have basically nothing. You're going to secure his loyalty. Okay, there we go. Always forget to redo your Prime sub, but not today. Who are my enemies? Everyone. Hey, Yacinda. Love your videos, mate. I'll be watching you while trying to sleep. Have fun. It's surprising how many people say that they sleep to my videos. It's. I don't know whether to be pleased about that or not. Ooh, they're actually diseased. Interesting. Very interesting. These are all on half strength. And will actually be wavering in that strength. Narbo. No, this is not Narbo. You. Less of a garrison, but what I could do is move you up. And try and just stick you behind the city. Although these guys might try and attack. But if not, then you'll be in a position to reinforce. Alright, seriously, where are my navies?
Fleet reporting.
You're over here, where you need to replenish. Right, because I tried to use you to attack Africa. You are up here. Okay, good. Because I want you to go and dissuade the Jutes, shall we say, from what they intend to do. It's a compliment, Mordred. It means you have a good voice for broadcasting and play slow burn games. Yeah, true. I don't go, "Wah, excitement! Wake up!"
The sea beckons.
Unless something really exciting goes on, in which case you should be awake anyway. Do I want to force march this? I mean, this is a lot of ships. We are very good at killing those types of ships. Yes, because I kind of want to be in range of the city. So what I think I'm going to do is like position myself here.
Put your backs into it, you men.
Alright, Smitherman, you are making it to Palma, where you're going to reinforce. Doing a deep clean of the kitchen fridge while watching makes it much less of a chore. I used to watch Critical Role while doing the washing up. So yes, I fully see how that works. I used to do that myself. Alright, Matty. I really need you to not get disloyal. And you are currently in a very diseased city, which is going to rise up soon. In fact, both of these cities are diseased. This is not a very nice place. Let's get out of here.
You will march till your feet bleed. At once.
We'll sail. Alright, why is unrest so bad? Immigration, difficulty level, religious... Wow, that's just a lot of different things. Instability is going down, but that's still going to be 23. Well, Tingis does have a garrison quarters, which means it's going to be very difficult to take down, so long as these guys get time to recover. That's going to rise up in 2 turns. Town Commons, public order. What would you convert into? A guardhouse? See, I don't think you need a guardhouse. You're about as far away from danger as it's possible to get. And the military jetties are kind of wasted on you. You would be much better off as trade. Need to rebuild the city first. So I need to convert you to a colonia. Let's do that. Need to convert you. I don't want you as a guardhouse. Let's just demolish you. And then a horse breeder, which is a type of farm. How's the food supply here? Good. Slight negative, but not a huge one. I think we will turn off taxation, though. Give us a little bit more time to react. Alright, seriously, what do I want to do with these guys? Because this is definitely a defensive army. I cannot quite reach any of them to fight them directly. I think I am just going to go and hide behind here. So long as you don't rebel, do not do it. Don't even think of doing it. Ooh, those are some high-level units, crikey. No mercenaries. We have left the door open to these two, but these two both have defenses of their own. I think I'm just going to go ahead and repair the important bits. Halusa, same thing. Repair the garrisons. And you have supply storage. Right, because I was going to set up shipbuilding in Berdegala with a carpenter. Alright, so you've built the cavalry corral, so if we got this to cavalry stables, that would allow us to get Cataphractaria and Equites Dalmatia, finally. And then I'd have some cavalry worth a damn. We are diseased, but I think... No, we have no sanitation here. Yeah, this is going to be a center of disease problems. I need the city here to grow. We have a guard place. Pompelo. I could risk getting rid of you. It's just that these two are quite a lot further away. You really are the second line of defense. You also have access to marble, which I would like. I think we'll hold on with that for a moment. Use the mountain passes in Spain to deal with the Huns. Yeah, that's my, like, ultimate fallback. But if possible, I'd like to hold on to these four because they've been pretty heavily fortified already. I'm annoyed that I left you in the wrong stance. I could have you recruiting. Religion. Is religion a problem here? Yes, it is.
Salutations.
So public order bonus here is 9. So if he left, it would go down.
My wits and words are yours.
How's the religion? Religion's super on our side. I'm going to move you here, and I'm going to have you try and bolster them. You're just in range.
There is war.
Oh, I can't deploy you this turn, though. That's annoying. Next turn, you'll assist with that.
Ready, willing.
Carthago Nova, positive. Very Latin Christian. But a lot of that character bonus, yeah, you would be negative if he wasn't here. Then up here, that's Baetica, which I'm pretty sure would be negative if you weren't here. Yeah. You're getting a lot of bonuses. So that immigration penalty is actually going up, not down. As more of the world burns, they're moving into my lands. Which is fine, because they increase the amount of wealth you're producing. You just need to deal with the public order that comes with it. Industry, Asturica. Not sure that's really the best use of that slot. And I have a feeling I've been thinking that for a while. Oh, I could reduce construction cost here. We do have a reservoir. So sanitation is now excellent. So it's going to take a while for the diseases to burn out, and when they do, this is going to be pretty stable. What would the alternatives be? I think these can only be built in the main city. I don't know where those can be built. Hang on. Do I have a city with a free slot just so I can have a look? Come on, I know there's one of you. Nope. Yes. No, I can't build any of the yellow buildings here. So it's either Rallyfield, which is unit productions, the Latin Baptistry, which is expensive, it's the local industry for money, it's the fountain for public order and sanitation. Though not a huge amount. It's also culture income. Or fields. And here we've already got fields in both of those locations. Food supply is actually fine right now. So yeah, I think we are going to do this, and we're just going to decrease the cost of construction.